Worldwide movement, peace, love, respect. Big King Sadiq hollering at you one more again. All right. Thank you yet again. Checking me out, folks. I told you I was going to keep hitting you. Please continue to like, share, subscribe. They actually showed the videos to more people when you like them, right? When you like them, gets their algorithm up or whatever, right? Which isn't necessarily the best thing. No, but really, when you like the videos, it shows that more people like the information that's being presented on that particular subject, I guess is their frame of reference on that. So please like the videos. Please like, share, subscribe, and let's continue to build what? The worldwide movement. Peace, love, respect. All right. This one. Again, I'm going to try to make really succinct, even more so than the last, but the title of this is, What Do Elites Fear Most? Which is separation, what do the elites need most? Separation mentality. And what do the elites fear most? Unity consciousness. All right. This is a huge theme in my book, right? For those of you who have not checked it out yet, please do so. Available now on Amazon. Peace, love, respect. This is the New Way by King Sadiq. Please check me out. All right. So yeah, this is a central theme in the book. Is I talk about sort of the top of the ladder of those who have been keeping us in low vibrational frequency resonance on this planet. And I often refer to the elites and the web of secret societies known as the hidden hand and all that, those who are truly manipulating the masses on this planet. But they talk often about their hidden masters, right? They talk often about, or at least they mention their hidden masters or their unseen masters, right? And they, for those who have not heard me say this on previous videos, they are referring to otherworldly, other dimensional, moreover, entities, right? Who direct them, right? With what they consider to be higher knowledge. Now, the issue or the problem with these otherworldly or other dimensional beings or entities is that they have needs. And their needs stem from a problematic condition of their own existence, right? Which is that they have, by virtue of their direction or the direction that they've chosen, the means or the manner in which they've chosen to exist is very low vibrational frequency. Well, why? Why is that? It's because they have chosen a path that turns them away from the creative source, right? A path that would suggest that they do not need the creative source. And in fact, in reality, all things in existence draw their true existence and sustenance, right? Their sustenance from the creative source, from our Creator. But it is that turning away, right, that creates within them a deficiency, right? Because when you turn away from the Creator, you're not receiving the Creator's love. You're shutting yourself down as an entity from receiving the Creator's love, right? So you're in quite a bit of a quandary right there. and it creates within you a deficiency, right? An energetic deficiency. And the way that they seek to fill that energetic deficiency should remind you quite a bit of the saga, or the explanation of the plight of vampires, right? Because vampires are constantly, what is the main theme of vampirism? It's the thirst, right? They speak of it in those terms, the thirst, right? Because they are referring to an insatiable, unquenchable deficiency within them, an energetic deficiency within them that they literally fulfill or attempt to fulfill. Because if they truly fulfilled the need, they would no longer have it. So what they actually are doing is appeasing. They are temporarily appeasing the need that they have developed because of such an energetic deficiency. Now, why do I do that? Why do I make that correlation? Because we could say the same thing of those who impact or who are looked to for guidance and or control, however you want to put that. These socioeconomic elites, these individuals who have dominated the planet, right? Through controlling the flow of information and essentially keeping everyone else in the dark, and in systems that create low vibrational frequency energy, or loose energy, as is commonly referred to in occultic circles. They literally set the stage on the planet to continuously create this loose energy. And that comes from different forms of separation mentality. If we did not have separation mentality as a species, we would not behave largely in the manner in which we do, that does actually produce those low vibrational frequency energies, or those loose energies that these entities, beings, and individuals or groups are feeding off of and using to stay in power. They literally need that. It is, as you see with the vampires, the most virulent, the most treacherous addiction that you can possibly experience, is that energetic deficiency that you have when you turn your back to the Creator, right? You will become an energy vampire, as these beings are, and those who serve them work diligently to create and maintain a climate on the planet. I'm using that metaphorically. A climate on the planet that beseeches, that creates, that yields low vibrational frequency energy for them to feed upon, or loose energy, right? So they need that. They need that separation mentality. It is only when humanity is lost in separation mentality that we continue to, pretty much unbeknownst to us, for the large part, that we continue to so generously feed that process, with us producing through all of our myriad of issues and behaviors, and most notably man's inhumanity to man, right? That is what creates truly the most of that loose energy, that low vibrational frequency energy that these non-corporeal low vibrational frequency beings and or entities feed off of, right? They desperately need that loose energy, so they desperately need humanity to maintain separation mentality. Because again, it is only when we are lost in that separation mentality, as we have been for millennia on this planet, that we continue to so virally and so abundantly produce the loose energy that they need to sustain themselves. So, again, we know what they need. We know how they trick us into producing it. That is why they so desperately need for us to be in that mentality, the separation mentality, in order to continue to feed them and their systems of control, right? Now, if that's the case, if it's separation mentality that they need so desperately, what do they fear? Well, you guessed it, folks. They fear unity mentality, unity consciousness, should I say. When we are of a consciousness that is unified in that we see in others ourselves, right, and recognize that the creative spark is within all of us, and that as creations of our Creator, we should not only accept, but we should love one another truly. If your creator finds that creation worthy of love, how can you say you were too big to love that creation? Think about that, right? Now, you may not have the empathetic or the incredible love, right, that none of us do, that our Creator can extend, but we have aspects of that within us. It is a choice that we make to either delve into those aspects or delve back into that separation mentality that they're counting on us to maintain, right? But make no bones about it, they truly, I don't even know if I like that statement. See, our very language is riddled with so many little sayings that we don't understand the root of. Just saying that, it didn't resonate with me when I said it. So make no mistake about it. They most certainly fear. They definitely fear us ever gaining unity consciousness on this planet, because if the moment we do, folks, it's just simply over for them. Like, not gradually. The moment that we actually attain that on this planet on a widespread basis, it's over. It's literally over for them. As it is, the old paradigm is just about gone. There's only remnants left. But once we fully attain unity consciousness, it's completely done. They're gone. They're out of here, right? So that is why they fear that. You know, they will, their control will melt away so quickly, it will be astonishing, unbelievable, right? And for those who are able to perceive it, it's already happening. It's happening as I'm saying this. It's already slipping away rapidly. So we're moving in the right direction. And a large part of that, like I said, this is something that they were preparing for. They knew this time on the planet was going to come when we would be exposed to these incredible energies that would foster unity consciousness on this planet, that would tear down the linear systems that continue to keep us in a low vibrational frequency state where we are immersed in separation mentality. So let's continue to move forward in the direction that we are, you know, vehemently so, unwilling to stop, right? Truly fortified in our mission. Let's be resolute in us staying aimed in a positive direction, a beautiful high vibrational frequency direction, so that we can establish and maintain a high vibrational frequency existence on this planet, one rooted in unity consciousness. All right? So remember, what they are counting on the most, what they need the most, what they desperately need, is that fear that is produced, that fear society that is produced by us continuing to have separation mentality and all the various symptoms that go with it, right? I mentioned the Fear Society. They have executed social engineering very carefully to keep a fear mentality prevalent, right? Those who understand vibrational frequencies as they manifest in humans, in people, understand that fear is most certainly the lowest vibrational frequency that we reside in. So they have carefully orchestrated a fear society that only is a symptom of, well, quite impressively, I have to admit, is not only a symptom of separation mentality, but is a mechanism that truly works diligently to keep separation mentality in place. This fear society that they have grown. And right now, you see them, what is the one thing that they are most heavily invested in? It's fear. And unfortunately, I talked about how there's, older generations and not just older generations, but a lot of people still lost in separation mentality, still lost in ignorance, right? Just don't see it. They just don't grasp it. They don't understand that when they give you, 100 updates a day on, the pandemic and what's going on with that they're not doing it just to keep you well informed. They're doing it to keep you in fear, right? And that's just one example of all the things that they do constantly, keeping you in fear, keeping us pitted one against one another. Um, you know, the social climate, right, in the country right now, with all the injustices that have happened. Do we honestly think that these things, these incidents of unquestioned injustice are just random acts? No, it's all carefully orchestrated to pit us against one another. They've, and evidence of that, there have been people who've done videos showing how, uh, uh, individuals have gone and sort of on the low made sure that there was like a nice supply of bricks, right, in areas where they know people were going to be protesting and things like that. Just little setups that we've walked right into. Um, you know, again, just ways to keep us distracted and divided, folks. What we do not need is more division. We just don't. We don't benefit from it. No race, I don't even want to say race, because again, races were made up in the 1700s, let's not forget that, purposefully to keep us pitted against each other, distracted and divided and distracted. Um, and it's still the same thing today, and they want to continue to flare that division up. They would certainly love nothing more than for there to be some sort of a civil war in this country, or for there to be a race war in this country. They would love that. The socio-economic elites would love that, to see us distracted, fighting one another to the death. They would absolutely love it, not to mention the incredible amounts of loose energy or negative low vibrational frequency energy that would produce. They would absolutely love it. They be rolling around in it like pigs in slop, right? So we got to continue to steer clear of all that and make sure that we understand our future is in unity consciousness, and no longer provide them the separation mentality that they want us to stay in, so that we can continue to produce all of the things that they need us to produce, so that we can just fall in line and do their bidding, right? No more of that. That's over, right? In sovereignty, we're choosing a new path collectively, right? So, we know which way to go. unity consciousness down with fear or separation mentality. All right? And you know it's going to result in something quite beautiful. What's that, Big King Sadiq? The worldwide movement. Peace, love, respect. Big King Sadiq. Thank you all once again. Please like, share, subscribe. Let's keep this thing growing, right? Big King Sadiq. I love you all. I thank you. I'm out.